Earth sign, we're going to be looking at your next 7 days, but this is going to be a love edition, okay? So whether you are in a relationship or completely single, we're just going to look at the overall energy surrounding you in love in the next 7 days. I just filmed your next 7-day reading. Hopefully that's up before this, so make sure you watch that before, okay? So Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, make sure you check your Venus for these. Also is in Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. These messages are for you. Let's go ahead and see what is your love life looking like in the next 7 days. Okay, we were picking up on soulmate energy. You got the Two of Cups, you got the Lover's card in the past reading, and you got emphasis on needing to trust the process, needing to have faith. Some of you need to work on trusting your person as well, or just overall trusting the direction of your love life. So let's go ahead and see more details on your love life in the next 7 days. Thank you guys so much for your support. I know that I wasn't really active on my love tier last month, but listen, I'm very much dedicated to do this now and to be here. It's just, you know, with my mental health, it's just a little difficult at times. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have for the next 7 days in love for the Earth signs. Next 7 days in love for the Earth signs. Next 7 days in love for the Earth signs. We got the Nine of Cups reverse. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let me see what else. Ooh, we got the 10. We got the 10 of Wands. Okay, so we got the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Cups reverse. Already, I'm seeing that something is not as great as it seems, or someone was not as great as it seems. Some of you, I'm feeling like you're feeling a lot of pressure to make something work, to make something happen. Those of you who are single, maybe you're just like really putting way too much pressure on yourself to find someone to settle down, and it's sucking all the love and fun and romance out of your love life. That's my cat over there. Okay, for some, if you're dealing with someone, it's like the butterflies have gone away. You may be feeling really drained, really irritated. I'm feeling as though you no longer see them in the same positive light that you used to see them. So this is just feeling really like draining, really repetitive. For most of you, this is likely someone from the past that you know you're done dealing with, or that you know you should no longer be dealing with, because in your last reading, your 7-day reading, you got release your ex. So I'm getting like you keep trying to wait for someone to change. You keep waiting for them to come around, and in the meantime, you are doing everything you can to support the connection, okay? And this is draining your energy. So it's giving everything is not what it seems. Maybe from the outside looking in, your relationship looks great, but it's definitely crumbling, okay? Or from the outside looking in, you know, your friends, your family members, they don't see that you're trying so hard to find love, or I don't know, a lot of you are just chasing after something or someone that is just like not valuing you, or it's just not adding to your life because you are feeling drained. You are taking on way too much, okay? For some also, this is not regarding your relationship itself, but rather your work, your career, your financial stresses, all the other things that you have going on that is your responsibility. This is also affecting your love life, obviously in a negative way, because you're not allowing space for fun and lightheartedness, okay? So make sure that you are prioritizing some time for you. And I know that's way easier said than done, but that's just literally what your angels are coming through to say. They don't want you to be worried. We got the Justice card, so justice is going to be reestablished. Harmony and balance is going to be reestablished, okay? Someone may be apologizing to you, but I want to make it clear that you should not be waiting on this person to apologize in order for you to move on. You should not be waiting on this person to give you closure. But some of you may be getting an apology. There may be I'm seeing Virgo and Libra energy here, possibly. Okay, we got the Justice card, we got the Hangman. I'm feeling as though there's something like that's a big reveal. You've been waiting on something. You've been experiencing stagnancy, lack of progress. Okay, so somehow there's going to be, things are going to be balanced out, okay? We're gonna look more into that because I feel as though the balance being restored could pertain to Saturn retrograde that we're experiencing, which is going to be amazing. But let me go ahead and see more for the Earth signs, please, in love. Emphasis here on the number 10. This could be 10 days or 10 years. You may have known this person for 10 years, maybe 10 months, okay? But I'm feeling as though it's like taking a really long time. So I would say 10 years. Okay, or maybe there's a 10 years age gap as well. But let me go ahead and see, because there's emphasis here on us feeling disrespected, okay? But let me go ahead and see more for Earth signs next 7 days in love, please. Earth signs next 7 days in love. We have the 5 of Swords reversed. Yeah, a lot of you are going to decide to walk away from an argument. You're going to decide to give up. I keep seeing you walking away, okay? You may be unfollowing someone, cutting off communication with them, and that's what's going to give you peace of mind. That is what is going to allow the universe to bring abundance and happiness and positive things back into your life, hence the Justice card, okay? Because I see that you've been waiting around for someone to change. You've been waiting around for your love life, overall energy to change. It hasn't been changing. We need to do some cutting, okay? We gotta eliminate certain things that are not actually serving us. What else do we have for the Earth signs, please? We got the Ace of Swords. You guys got this in the last reading as well, the next 7-day reading. There's going to be communication being cut off completely. I'm also getting, if you're not speaking to someone that much, you're still going to be blocking them, unfollowing them, muting them, okay? So Ace of Swords energy coming through. I'm also getting, you're not talking to someone, or someone's just not talking to you. You're trying to reach out to them, and they just, either they suck at communicating, they just straight up suck at like communicating, or they just are not talking to you at all. It's like talking to a wall. I'm seeing that someone just shuts down entirely, and it's really difficult for us to obviously work with someone that just completely shuts down whenever they're feeling like things aren't positive, whenever they're feeling attacked, or whenever they're feeling just like overall sensitive about something, okay? So I see you kind of having to find your own peace and creating boundaries that will allow you to stay sane, Earth sign. Let's go ahead and see more for the next 7 days in love. You know, it was so positive in your other reading, but I'm thinking that this is mostly for those of you who are staying in a situation that is not serving you, or staying in like unhealthy habits that are not serving you, benefiting you. Okay, let's go ahead and see more though for Earth signs next 7 days, please. In love, please. Earth signs in love, please. 5 of Wands. This is what you got in the other reading too. It's a lot of arguing. It's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of tension. Even if you and your person are not yelling at each other, or you're just not getting along, there's something here about us feeling lonely and isolated, feeling like we're kind of walking on eggshells, feeling as though we're not part of a team. So I'm getting emphasis here on lack of support. More for Earth signs, please. More for Earth signs. Lack of support. But here we have it. Here we have it at the last minute. At the last minute, we have this ability to change our story, this ability to change things around. We have the 2 of Pentacles with the Magician. So Earth sign, again, you're being reminded you have a lot more control over the situation than you may realize. It's really about you figuring out your priorities, maybe balancing out. Some of you maybe need to balance out your, you know, your day-to-day routines more between, you know, life and work and your, anyways, all that stuff. Maybe some of you need to decide between 2 partners, or decide between leaving a relationship or leaving someone for good. There's something here, Earth sign, that I'm seeing you're debating in the next 7 days when it comes to your love life. You're wondering, should I pursue them? Should I not? You're not sure. But remember that you are being given, like, this is like, this to me is like the card you get in card games that lets you do whatever you want, okay? Like this is literally the secret card that you pull out, and you just know that you have like such a good shot at winning the game, or you know for sure you're gonna win the game because you have this card. This is like the last thing that you pull out that is just your hidden weapon, okay? So this Magician card is here to remind you that within you lies all the resources you need in order to make something happen. You get to make magic happen. The Magician, right? So you have more control over your situation than you may realize. This is about also remembering your manifestation and remaining focused on that, okay? If this person, the situation is not benefiting you, you can easily walk away, whatever that may look like for you, okay? Walk away, start anew, and now you have a fresh, clean slate to manifest whatever it is that you want. Okay, so you see how everything was like really heavy, really negative, really sad and depressing, but last minute we got 2 cards that fell at the same time, and it's like a combo deal, and they're telling you, listen, all you have to do, Earth sign, is figuring out your true wants and needs and desires, because I'm telling you, a lot of you are not feeling satisfied. A lot of you need to change something when it comes to your love life. And again, this is not just for those of you who are in relationships. This is also for the singles, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Swords. There may be an air sign involved, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But besides that, I'm seeing also there's a need for us to be more realistic and more calculated when it comes to whatever situation we're dealing with in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for us to be a bit more realistic, I'm feeling. We got the King of Cups also. So those of you who have to make a decision between two people, I'm getting one person is very sensitive, you know, caring, family orientated, likely shows their emotions more, is more comfortable with their emotions. The other person seems to be more focused on logic and probably like science. Like, they probably are someone that likes to think and talk a lot and share knowledge instead of, you know, reflecting on their emotions and their intuition. So there's like this parallel here. Some of you are deciding between these two different personalities, but aside from that, I'm getting that we have to just find the balance between our mind and body, our spirit and our heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we have to find the balance between being realistic and being a dreamer, our manifestations, and actually doing the work. Or this is less about doing the work, because I would associate that with the Pentacles, like the King of Pentacles, but I'm associating the King of Swords with, like, again, calculation, planning, and using logistics. Okay, because for instance, a lot of you may be trying to manifest, you know, your soulmate, but you're not actually, like, you don't leave the house. Okay, so logically it's like, is your soulmate gonna be the maintenance people? Like, is your soulmate gonna be like the mailman, the mailwoman? Like, we need to apply logic to the way that we're doing things. Okay, anyways, Page of Swords, interesting. The Hermit card, I'm getting something about a short but sweet conversation taking place. Words are going to be exchanged. Emphasis here again on there may be an Aquarius. I'm seeing Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio energy. So someone with these signs may be reaching out to you. I'm getting like a late night conversation. I'm really getting that the conversation is brief, okay, and it happens at night, likely. Okay, it could be done through messages, and this conversation is going to come from the heart. Okay, someone is going to open up to you or to remind you how much they care about you, how they miss you, or something like that. Or someone is just going to exchange very kind words towards you. Okay, so I'm getting the Hermit card. It may have been some time since you've heard and listened or talked to this person, or you may be surprised by what this person is telling you. Again, it's going to be a positive conversation because they're opening up to you either about themselves or their feelings towards you, like I said. And I feel like this is usually someone that keeps to themselves or that is rather like private or reserved. Okay, so it's just like a little side note. Yeah, I've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, some of you are experiencing more romance in the next 7 days, but I'm getting like a lot of you, if you walk away from one option, it's going to help you manifest peace of mind when it comes to, you know, your future options. I hope that makes sense. Okay, yeah, we have the Five of Swords on the ground reverse. Okay, so for some, maybe you're going to decide to let bygones be bygones and you are going to reconnect with someone. You know, you're going, you know, they're apologizing. Maybe you're apologizing. With the Justice card, someone's taking accountability here. So maybe you guys are making up. But I'm getting, for the most part, we need to leave something that is crazy and we need to, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and see how your person feels. Go ahead and see how your person feels. I'm going to post a 20% off for you guys, like today or tomorrow, okay? Because I do have a new service. I did post it last month, a new service called How Do They Feel About You? And I'm working on sending out those readings this week. So if you purchase that reading, it's going to be sent out this week. But yes, so it's a new service where we focus on how your current person, your past person, or future person feels about you, and then future actions. So that's going to be, it's on my website now, and you can still book for the month of June. I'm almost out of slots for June, but you can still book. Okay, let's go ahead and see, how does Earth Signs person feel? This is going to be a long reading, I guess. How does Earth Signs person feel, please? How does Earth Signs person feel? Okay, we have I lost myself for a little while. So this is, again, someone coming through, possibly taking accountability, apologizing for how they treated you. They lost themselves for a little while. They were acting out. They understand that they should have treated you better, okay? And if this person is not coming through in the next 7 days to express this is at least how they are feeling. Doesn't mean that they are right, doesn't mean that we have to forgive them, but it does mean that we need to create a space in our heart where we can, you know, make room for love and positivity, justice. We need to balance things out. You know, let karma deal with them or anything like that. Okay, we have a lot of cards. I want to tell you how I feel. I sometimes stay awake thinking about you. This is what I was saying. Someone is reaching out to you at nighttime. They're going to confess their feelings for you, or they're going to open up to you in some way in the next 7 days. Okay, they want to tell you how they feel. We have, I know that I crossed the line with you. I look for you everywhere. So for some of you, this is someone from the past that is missing you, or this could be a new person that has feelings for you. This is their way of expressing that they are thinking of you, and they look for you everywhere. They look for signs of you everywhere. A lot of things remind them of you, okay? But someone knows that they crossed a line. So I'm also getting, if this is a new person coming through telling you how they feel, they may not be sure how you're going to receive that, so they're being very cautious about their approach. I see a lot of you dealing with someone that likes to take things slow. They're not going to, you know, meet you one day and then the next day they're writing poems and they're being straightforward and they're asking to marry them, okay? We got, I'm so attracted to you, finding out the truth crushed me. So for some, I think someone is going to be very surprised that you are done with them, or someone's going to be very surprised that you are not benefiting from the relationship, that you are drained, that you are not feeling supported. Someone here genuinely doesn't realize how much they have put you through, okay? So I'm getting a lot of different messages. I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to let you guys go. It's time for me to go and have lunch. So I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, I hope that this was helpful. I know this is a lot. Okay, bye.